Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Studio 44. Phil Sherman here with another Stadium Extravaganza video. We have a lot to get to. I'm going to start with those stadiums that I was rambling about at the end of my last video, the ones that were screenshotted from comments and left off the last video. So we're going to get to those first, and then I got more after that, so let's get right into it. Starting things off with someone who is no stranger to Studio 44, Fresh 1X sends us Sunset Park to look at. It's in Asbury Park, New Jersey. 1,500 feet is your altitude, and it was built in 2024. I took a quick look at the thumbnail and really enjoyed that, so I was excited to get in here and dig deeper. This is the first time I've seen this one, the new batter's eye. Oh, left field is great with the two levels of bleachers, and then underneath, oh, look at all this going on in here. That's fun. Good views of the game, but you're protected from the sun. Some day games, when we went to Cleveland, we were just roasting. We were behind home plate, 2022. We were like right here. Sunday in July, man, brutal. Look at this. I'm guessing this is supposed to be boardwalk-ish, right? So if we're in New Jersey, are we close enough for that to be Philly? Oh, this corner is very nice, too. Using the tower to kind of serve as a base to these two circular concourses. 3, if you count underneath here. Beautiful. Then he's got the new walkway kind of curling around and behind poles and towers and such. Behind the... Oh, it goes all the way around. Look at that. Nice. Then you got that big tower. Does that light up there? No, just the tower part, or the antenna. Right? Is that what you call that thing? I would have thought those windows lit up too. Very nice. What is going on in right field? Oh, you're pretty much out in the water here. Okay. Then you got a pond and some bleachers in front. Another concourse area. There's Paradise Dining, that and Brew Hoo Hoo, all over the place. Okay, so this takes you right out to the water. All right. Fresh 1X. This might be my favorite of yours so far. He's got the modem behind home plate. Welcome to New Jersey. And then using that restaurant as kind of a custom seating area behind home plate. This, oh, look at this. Look at that. That's awesome. Kind of creating 2 luxury levels with the one prop. Excellent. Very nice. Fresh 1X. Great way to start out the video. Looks amazing with the light on as well. Fantastic. I like how those 2 concourses are connected, but they're not in the same levels using the escalators. Excellent work indeed. Sunset Park in New Jersey. Gorgeous, gorgeous stadium. Man, thanks to you guys, my videos keep getting better and better because the stadiums are better and better. Out frickin' standing. Thank you, Fresh 1X. I love that field. Okay, I think we're going across the Delaware River. Do I got that right? Between Philadelphia and New Jersey. We're in ESPN Zone in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It has an altitude of 900 feet, built in 1966, and it was built by Philip Blue, who I believe is new to Studio 44. Right away, you're getting a fun waterfall behind home plate, or the batter's eye. Man, I can't talk. Oh, and is it coming in right from the water? Looks like it could be. People are hanging out in the pool on this deck. That's a nice looking center field right there. Right field is fun as well with some different layers. Plaza level layers and a level of bleachers that curls all the way around. Awesome. I wish we had some other kind of railing for bleachers. This is tedious work, and it doesn't look that great, although Philip Blue here did a great job with that. That does look really nice, I should say. But, yeah, I wish they had some other kind of railing for bleachers. You got the ESPN Zone sign up here over Intentional Talk. And then left field, got a parking garage hosting a couple of signs, and then bleachers in front of that, and then more bleachers in front of that, and more bleachers in front of that. Very nice layers. Fun targets. Outdoor concessions, always a fan. Picnic tables. The bleachers run right into the stands. That's fun. Pretty standard around and behind, although we do have this extra level of bleachers. Luxury seating. Gorgeous. ESPN. Oh, this corner is nice, too. Using this building serves as a nice job for that. Serves as a nice little hosting for this corner. And I always call this the fairgrounds or the carnival grounds concession. There's one at Innovative Field in Rochester where they have the ice cream. Let's zoom her back and see what we're looking at here. Using the hotel, or is it an apartment building? I think it's an apartment building. Yeah, rooftop skyscraper apartments. It's a hotel in the ballpark at the Moonshot Casino. So, yeah, if this is in Philadelphia, then that's New Jersey now, right? That's where Sunset Park is over there. Pretty cool how those two stadiums kind of ended up back-to-back. I like these little corners coming out, too, where there's cameras under the little canopy easy-up things. Nice stadium, Philip Blue. Man. Out into the river. Very clean. Excellent. Not the best grass pattern in the world. I mean, if you download it, you can change that in like 2 seconds. I mean, you have to tell me. I've said it a million times, but I've never heard anyone comment on it. Is anyone ever going to leave two light grass patterns like that in a row? It's terrible. Why would they let that slip into the game for 4 years? Get rid of it. Maybe I just care about it too much. Stadium looks great at night. Excellent, excellent work, Philip Blue. The name doesn't ring a bell, so I'm going to say welcome to Studio 44, buddy. He's got great buildings in the background. I haven't really paid attention to this one at night. Lights up pretty good. Beautiful. All right, he's got the Cleveland Guardians scoreboard in left. Very nice stadium indeed. Excellent start to this video from 2 users. Thank you. Okay, Sid 2071. I hope I got the right stadium here, buddy. In your request on the Google form, it said BEP Mountain Field. But here I see BEP Field and BEP Park and a bunch of others. And you did have, I think it was called Short Mountain Field. So I went with this one because it was a little bit newer. I liked it. But if there's a different stadium I'm supposed to be showing, let me know in the comments or fill out another Google request and tell me that this is the one that you wanted. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and show this one. BEP Field, somewhere in the USA, with an altitude of 2,500 feet, built in 2024. And as I said, it was created by Sid 2071. I like the center field high wall. You don't see that very much using the Detroit Tigers batter's eye. And there you go, facing it off with the lazy river. I like it because, I mean, it serves 2 purposes. 1, it looks good, and 2, it gives you kind of a built-in railing. You know, I think that saves you a little bit memory without having to use a concourse and fences. So any prop that has a railing where you can double it, it's nice. Some beautiful greenery in this fountains within fountains. And then over in right, you got, okay, one of the older office buildings covered in brick. It's always fun when you can do that, when you can, you know, kind of re-image some of the buildings in a simple way. And again, using the lazy river. This is from the future update. I liked it. What the heck is... I've never noticed that before. Why? Why do they need that on there? Like graffiti almost. But I like using the hit it here. I found this in the very first version of the game, and I borrowed that idea myself, where you hide the rest of the sign and just keep the letters. I took it a step further and hid the target as well, and just put the, I mean, why I didn't just hit it here with the letter props that they gave us, I don't know, but I don't know. Yeah, I like this area with the concession stands underneath, standing room area. It's got the dinosaur, the Dinos Cafe sign up there. And then a top deck, nice little scoreboard, the clock, another office building. Oh, then you got tons of fun going on here. You got some wiffle ball and some miniature golf, concession stand, and of course the fair amusement park, the festive pier. Is that what it's called? Festive pier? Party pier. Makes sense. Go with the P's. It's called alliteration, right? Yeah, I think that's alliteration. Anyway, you got some concessions leaking around inside. Then pretty standard around and behind. But, man, another great field. But, again, Sid, if this isn't the one you meant to be shown, please let me know as soon as possible, and I'll get the next one in the next video I record after I see the comment or the Google form. This city back here looks great. The party pier, and there's that restaurant again. That and Brewhoo all over the place. Flip them lights on. Excellent. Man, that is just gorgeous out there. Now, you had to add that Ferris wheel, right? I don't think the Ferris wheel works on the party pier. Woo! Yeah, he covered up the one that doesn't work. Smart. Let's flip them lights on again and get in a little bit deeper here. There we go. Looks really good. Corners are tricky, and you pulled it off nicely in here. Oh, I didn't even see back here that there's concessions going on. This corner, just wrapping the stands around. Beautiful. Excellent stadium, Sid. Let me know ASAP if there's a different one that you meant. And I apologize for the wrong one if I got it. We have another dad bod situation here. We have ADM Park, 1979. It's in Amsterdam, has an altitude of 179 feet, and it was built in 1979. It was given to us by N. Jonkers. At least that's the screen name he gives us, but when you search the stadium, it comes up NJB 1979, NJA 1979. I can't read my own handwriting. But we've shown this stadium before. I definitely recognize this quirky structure out here. I don't know what it is about this up here, but it looks so cool. It's just so clean and such a unique shape. And you got people hanging out on top. I hope they're, like, strapped to this somehow with, like, fishing line that we can't see because I fear for their artificial lives. But, yeah, and Jonker sent this one to us a while ago, said he made some updates, and he thinks that he's finalized it. He thinks this is how it's going to end up looking. The Amsterdam Mets. Got the ADM Hotel here with everybody hanging out on their balconies. And you got another circular concourse over here with somebody protecting these fans from a home run ball. Man, that's a poke. Can you get one up there? Let's see how deep that is. 320. So Yeah, I'm guessing you could put some up here, especially in a home run derby. Construction. These two must have snuck down here. I doubt they're supposed to be there. Excuse me, let's see your passes. Why aren't you down here with a hard helmet on? Oh, maybe you can be down here because we got some people over here playing wiffle ball from Citizens Bank Park in Philly, right? I get those mixed up a lot. PNC, Citizens Bank, Comerica. Anyone that's like sponsored, it's hard to remember. Pac Bell. Now, is this a bullpen or is this like a kid zone? Amsterdam Mets written out here again. Got a fun little section in front of the stands. This is the visitors dugout, and this is ADM. Okay. Oh, that's what ADM stands for, Amsterdam. All right. Another little concession stand here. Very fun, Junkers. NJA. ADM Park. I like that, too, how it's around the corner like that. And it just gives me a funky... I don't know. I love it. Rocking the pride flags on the scoreboard. People are hanging out on top of the scoreboard. Yeah, another concourse up here. Luxury seating. Fun. Yeah, his stadiums are definitely unique. Beautiful. Looks like it's in a big city. You got the bridge. Tall bridge. Taller than the stadium. Part of the bridge is resting on the stadium. What's going on behind? Oh, XXX. Okay. Okay. Is it bad that my mind go? Oh, there's XXX again. Is this like the adult video section? I'm sorry. Does my mind go dirty or what? There's a cool little scoreboard in there and an escalator taking you up. Excellent. Hope my camera work hasn't made you dizzy. Very nice, Jonkers. NJA 79. All right. Can't wait to see more from you. Hopefully it's soon. Okay, please don't kill me, but I wanted to show two from this user today. I know there's a lot of you with two stadiums submitted, and I've been pretty much doing one stadium at a time per user, but I had another one planned for Braves fan 11/22/96 to show in this video, but I was going through the Google Forms, and I found this one, and apparently it's a remix of Sewell 21's or Stadium Center. Which one do you want to be called now? Do you want me to reference you to Stadium Center so I can get people over there? I just saw his first episode. He gave me another huge shout-out to my channel, so thank you, Sewell. Thank you, Stadium Center. Definitely, likewise, if you're a subscriber of mine and you haven't seen his channel yet, go over there. His presentation is second to none. All these great graphics and cool editing techniques, and it's just a phenomenal channel. But, yeah, this is a remix of one of his stadiums, and it's in Laketown, USA, has an altitude of 850 feet, and it was built in 2024 by, again, Braves fan 11/22/96. And wow, is it different? Like, I think he had all the mountains and stuff out here, and I thought this was a little bit closer. Maybe not closer, but thinner. Like, there was like a thinner sidewalk, and you could hit the ball into the water easier. I don't know if you're getting to the ball in the water at all out here, but I like this little, walk out to oh, he's got it dialed up with the stone. Excellent. Perfect little entrance to this little island. You got some sailboats out here. People are walking through this whole big concourse. Excellent. I know he has this stadium, or this building, right? Sewell did. Then he's got a nice little waterfall. Excellent, Braves fan. I know he had the ship, too, so there are definitely some pieces of Oceanside for the San Jose Sharks in the Ricky Davis League. Facing off the stadium with that modern blue office and the conference center, right? Convention center. Excellent Braves fan. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to peek in here because of the remix aspect of it. All right, Braves fan, let's check out your other one real quick. Here's the one I originally intended for this video. First Tennessee Park version 2.1. It's in Nashville, Tennessee. Has an altitude of 700 feet. Built in the year 2025. And he's been on this kick with this stone lately, and I don't blame him. It's a good prop. It looks really nice. And then it pairs very well with this fence that you don't see a lot of. So pretty cool using the pool out here. Giant concourse with some fun things for fans to do, apparently. There's Paradise Dining again. And you got some hot dogs and nachos and other concessions out here. Gorgeous. And then going again with the field level party area. Always fun. Look right through the home run fence, see some action. Bet you get a lot of home run balls in here. It's going to be a race, though, because, you know, there's not a good chance of it actually running right into someone, so it's going to bounce and people are going to be fighting for it. I'll never forget it. I couldn't believe it. In Innovative Field, it was Frontier Field at the time, I was sitting, like, right here, and someone hit a foul ball in this walkway, but this fence right here was taller. You know, like we always talk about how it should be. And this old guy came flying out of here, ran up in here into the wall, and his like knee locked up, and he just fell forward face first right into this concrete wall. I was just like, dude, you're like 75 years old. What are you doing running after balls for? I mean, I could see if it was like an Aaron Judge 60, second home run ball, it's going to make you $1 million for selling it, but for some foul ball at a AAA baseball game, let the kids have it, man. Oh, man, that was a few years back. But, yeah, Braves fan, 11/22/96. Excellent work here. There's a football field out here and some parking lots and some buildings. Excellent. Always liked Braves fans' work. Very nice indeed, sir. Pretty standard around and behind. Except you do got the Braves building in the corner. I call it the Braves building. I don't even know if that's what it looks like in real life, but I definitely noticed it playing in the Braves' new stadium. What is it, Sunkist? Or it used to be at least one point. So... yeah, very nice work, Braves fan. 11/22/96. Always a pleasure showing your stadiums in Studio 44. Heading to Winsburg, Virginia, where we have a stadium called Wynn Park, created by XYNX 3rd X330. No stranger to Studio 44. We have seen a couple stadiums from him. The stadium is built in 2020, and... pulling back, it looks like another one of those complexes where you have a bunch of Little League fields and using the concourse to create like an all-dirt softball field. Fun. Soccer. I like this mountain with the pier right here and another lighthouse. This roller coaster, man, this thing whoops around. Look at this thing. Oh, loop-de-loop. And you got the littler one over here. That one's not going exactly slow, is it? Burying the buildings to use different bleachers. See, this is what we need. We need more bleachers that look like this. Just this. With fans sitting in them. The bleachers that we have are blech. Ooh, we got some basketball courts. I hate to be playing a basketball game and clunk. Hit in the head with a foul ball. You got this fun little fan tower connected to the futuristic seating. What is this? It's a tall watchtower, it's called. Okay. And you got the Waldron Arena. Okay. So you have to let me know. Are these based on real places? Wind Park? Oh, I like the waterfall or the water slides going right into the pond or lake. That's fun. I always wanted to get on one of those, like the airbag things, those giant airbags. I want to launch someone and I want to be launched, right? Where you sit on it and you jump off high and you land on it and they go flying. Those are so fun. You got a football field and the party pier with 2 Ferris wheels. Man, this one's so much bigger than the other one. Teeny tiny little city off in the distance. Excellent work. XY, NX, 3rd, or 3RD, 30. Very, very fun stadium indeed. Flip them lights on real quick. Lit up all the fields and the soccer field and the amusement park rides and the football stadium. And the city looks really, really nice. Wonder how much of this you can see in a game. I don't usually play in little parks like this, but it's always fun hitting onto another field. That's kind of fun. All right, XYNX 3RD X330. Lovely, lovely stadium. And I'll be keeping an eye out for more from you soon. Next up, we have Doug AS23 sending us NACA Stadium. It's in Washington, D.C., has an altitude of 250 feet, built in 2044. So in 20 years, we'll be able to play this bad boy. Very fun thumbnail right off the bat. Very fun in center field. You got the NACA deck that has a Hall of Fame section in there. A bunch of people are checking it out. You got the snack shack right behind it. A great little fountain within a fountain and some statues in there. Paying homage to someone who's number 5, and I'm guessing Jackie over here. Fun little bleacher section surrounding the fountain. Then you got the Nuka-Cola Bottling Company back here with fans on the balconies. Buddy M's is close to the action, just over Lefty's Landing. I mean, even these I was always curious about. Even if you put these right down here, it's really tough to get it in this top deck. This corner always works well when you do it like this, just a wall straight across, and it always looks good cutting off those stands. So that's a good move. Dialed up the team store a little bit over here in the corner using this building to close off the stadium. Very nice. And then, oh, this is right across the street. Okay, so Wrigley style. Place is packed, too. Holy crap. Look at all the people on those bleachers and balconies and roofs. Holy crap. Very nice. Fountain back here. You got the, what does it say? Okay, I'm trying to read it backwards. And with it being highlighted. The Vault Tech Gate. Okay. Pretty standard behind home plate and in foul territory. Excellent. There's train tracks and a train station. Pretty much coming right into the stadium. Is that going underneath? Yeah, is it like a subway stop maybe that takes you... Oh, no, it takes you right along with the road. And there's an entry gate right here, too. All right. Nuka-Cola. Oh, I always like fans in the wall. Very fun. It looks like they got their own concessions back there, too. Man, that must be nice. Private concessions. Don't have to wait in line for 3.5 hours. Looks beautiful at night under the lights. I didn't realize so much of this building lit up either. The steakhouse. Nice big scoreboards in left and right. Using the scoreboard as an entry gate is a fun idea too. Not a whole lot going outside the city. What's on top? Oh, I never realized that made like a little picture. Okay. Is that supposed to be like a window looking into the train station? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Douglas, 23. We've seen some from him before. This one's very nice. I like it quite a bit. Oh, and he labeled Nuka-Cola bottling over here, too. Nuka-Cola, I feel like I've heard of that someplace. Yes? No? Maybe so? Here's the other thing. I'm re-recording this because I lost the original recording. And unfortunately, to keep myself organized, I deleted the notes as I recorded them. So if you left notes for these stadiums, I very, very, very much apologize. Doug A.S., 23. Very nice stadium indeed. Thank you, sir, for the contribution. Again, I forgot the notes on some of these stadiums, and this is one that I did forget. This is Wrigley, LA. It's from Texas Ag 75. It's an amazing stadium. I remember getting a good look at it and wondering if it was the one that they used for that old Home Run Derby show. It's a home run or nothing here in Home Run Derby. And they'd have the guys, sit down and interview while the other guy was hitting. That's how my brother and I used to do Home Run Derby with wiffle balls. Not with, you get 10 pitches and you're out. They would throw you pitches, and if you hit it over, it was a run. But if you hit anything other than a home run, then it was an out. And you get 3 outs an inning, just like regular baseball, except for the outs were anything not a home run. And then I remember it having ivy on the walls. And it looked like Wrigley, but I was wondering if it was like in LA, because then I saw an episode of The Twilight Zone. My wife and I have been watching all those recently. And there's an episode where a robot, they were calling them robots in some of the episodes of Twilight Zone. Robot was pitching and throwing all these nasty pitches, and then they found out because he took a ball to the head and like nothing hurt him, so they were curious and they found out he was a robot, and they're like, well, he can't pitch unless he gets a heart, so they gave him a heart, and then he stopped being a dominant pitcher because he felt too sorry for the people that he got out. Oh, boy. Some of the concepts. Oh, look at this guy over here. Surrounded by the warehouses or the hangars. Lined with street signs. So is this a real thing? Is it based on that? You'll have to let me know, Texas Eggs, because like I said, I deleted the notes, and I was so mad because I pretty much had this whole video recorded. It's definitely going to be a warmer climate vibe with all the palm trees and such. Bunch of little neighborhoods. You got the L.A. entrance. Once again, meticulous, tedious work done to the outside of the building, facing it off excellently. But it looks so cool, all the flags flowing and the little bleacher section in right center field. Once again, Texas Ags goes crazy on his little neighborhoods outside the stadium. Oh, let's look behind home plate. This looks nice. See, they did the Rickwood Field update, and it looked real good, the field itself. But if they wanted to give us Rickwood props, it would have been nice if they gave us the little stands. Because if you notice, they have the little seats, or the little sections of seats, I should say. That would be a nice fan section to give us. Instead, we got to use the plaza levels down here. Or maybe even upper decks. Are these upper decks or plaza? Guess there's one way to find out, huh? Plaza level, yeah. Very nice Texas Eggs. Zoomer back. Turn the lights on. Got some bleachers over looking at the racetrack, too. Is that? Oh, it's always there. Okay. For a second, I thought you put that wooden sign up there, but it's just the gate keeping the animals in. Is it a dog track? You'd think they'd be stacked instead of a straight line, because the inside person gets an advantage. But, I mean, look at the detail. Beautiful as ever. And another thing I want to give SDS credit for is, like, the tint that you get when the lights are on with certain buildings. Is the tint the right word? I don't know. The shade, the color. I don't know. It's beautiful. This whole little neighborhood and the detail within the stadium itself. Perfect grass pattern, of course, or lack thereof, and the perfect infield to give it that old school look. So Texas Eggs has done it again. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you, sir. Pretty sure I have one or two more from you, so be on the lookout for those if you are a fan of Texas Eggs. Okay, this next stadium has nothing to do with the Cincinnati Reds. This is Reds Memorial Park in Baltimore, Maryland. Big Impact, who sent the stadium to me, let me know that this stadium is in honor of a friend's father who passed away recently. He wanted to make a stadium and dedicate it to that man, so we will honor that wish and take a look at it. Here you see Reds Memorial Park right on the steakhouse. People are hanging out on top of the steakhouse and in the bleacher section and on the random balconies on that building. I love Red Zone over here. The two rounded decks, one on top of each other, looks really nice. That leaks into this upper deck. And you got some statues out here and right. People are checking them out. What is this? Ooh, I like that. What is that? It's letters. It's a J and an O, right? Or an I and an O? What is it inside of? Oh, it's the pinwheel. Right? Yeah, okay. Well, that looks really cool. Then there's a home run deck behind the batter's eye, looking very nice. Buddy M's hosts some picnic tables. Then there's people on the concourse checking it out. Ooh, another little Hall of Fame section with some statues. All right. I like this building, the top of that building kind of hosting. Is this supposed to be like a concession stand or something? Big Impact to let me know what that is. Either way, it looks really cool. Then you got the grassy area on top of the seats up here. Very nice. Another little Hall of Fame section with the Hall of Fame circle. Of course, you got the river out there, too. River looks really nice. Bunch of boats on the river. And some canoes. Is this safe to stand in a canoe? Even if it is flashy. Excellent ballpark. In honor of Red. So sorry, Big Impact, that your friend lost a loved one. Never easy to deal with. Welcome to Reds Memorial Park, right there on the outside, too. A couple parking lots, little building, little city. Gorgeous. Nice work, Big Impact. And I certainly wish your friend all the best. Next up is the stadium from TMX, Too Fat 35. I believe we've seen a stadium or two from him before, right? This is Chevron Park. Located in New Orleans, Louisiana, has an altitude of 2,000 feet, and it was built in 2024. Notice the big shady area, so yep. Looks like we have a retractable dome. Probably makes sense in Louisiana. I'm guessing it gets pretty muggy there. Never been. Waterfalls just beyond the home run fence in right field. Then you got 2 little decks on top of those. People hanging out on top of the Miller Lite Suites. You got a boardwalk. You got a scoreboard walk and a grill, and another concession stand over here. Big Cleveland Guardians scoreboard, and a nice little round concession stand concourse back meow. More waterfalls. Pretty symmetrical over here. Chevron Park. Looking good. 3:30. You got some palm trees and some bushes and the little curvatures in the waterfall. Ooh, 2 bullpens. I like that a lot. The bullpens between the waterfalls. And he made a hill for the bullpen. Very nice indeed. It looks steeper. Is that? No, I guess it's not. It looks steeper than usual. And I've seen this a couple times. I believe very recently I said I have never seen the same thing used twice for the bullpens, but I've seen that. That's a good move. And of course you got the benches so people can watch the game when they're not warming up. Very nice. TMX too fat. Looks great lit up using the blue entry gate thingies as... Oh, I like this too, how you got like a big wall here and then there's a window area. But smart using the lights. But smart using those gates as windows. It'd be nice if they had a nice big wall of windows that they could use as a prop. That's another one for people who create these retractable roof stadiums. Very nice indeed. You got that tower and some other buildings out here. Facing off the stadium with that rounded building. Looks good. Closing it off with this guy. Very nice indeed. Chevron Park from TMX. Too fat. Thank you, sir. I will keep an eye out for more stadiums from you. Heading out to the desert for this next stadium. It's from Galen 4, G. Halion 4, Packard Stadium. It's in Tempe, Arizona. Has an altitude of 1,150 feet, built in 1979. Definitely get some minor league vibes. Sorry, I just got to do this before that red drives me crazy. I don't understand how it could be saved, and then as soon as you open a stadium, but we've been there. We all know that there's issues with this. Sun Devil Baseball makes me think that this is the recreation of a minor league park, or maybe a minor league park that could be built here in Tempe, Arizona. Never heard of that town before, or that city. Big parking lot, a couple buildings. Definitely a great little minor league looking complex. With all the signs in the outfield and no stands in the outfield. Nice big out-of-town scoreboard above the left field wall. Nice little pool area on top of a little deck that was made by a building or from a building. Very nice indeed. Are these little benches? Oh, no, that's something that comes with the building. I mean, they could substitute or double as benches. Nice little standing room area with some concessions. Ooh, what's on this menu? We haven't checked this one out. Chili dog, $8. What are these? All hot dogs? Chili dogs. All hot dogs. Okay. $9 for a hot dog. Hot dog, you're going like 2 bites. The Junkard. Is that like a garbage plate? I mean, I don't know why I need all the prices there and on a little sandwich board over here too, but I mean, what do I know? Plain Jane. Sorry, spent way too much time looking at those signs. Oh, this one's kind of cool. Put one in the middle of this little stand in here. Excellent. And then there's the stands on top. Nice. Parking garage. Nice little playground out here for the kiddies. Another little picnic area. Lots of shade. Makes sense. Probably need it in Arizona. I think I said it in another video, but the closest I've ever been to Arizona is to Vegas, 2008. Turn them lights on. I like this little area over here, too, with the curved road and the Wrigley Field type building. Looks gorgeous at night. Very nice indeed. Galen 4. Like Galen Erso. Gives us Packard Stadium like Todd Packard from The Office. Very nice. Using the red rocks and the sand surrounding the stadium. Excellent indeed. Great little minor league park. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. A lot going on in this next stadium. This is Campbell Park from J-Disc 98. It's in Parsippany? New Jersey. Altitude of 302 feet. Built in 2024. And right field, you got the double home run decks with the stairs butting up right next to each other. I like it. Little statue right behind the 375 sign. Bleachers in front of both. Cool idea. Fountains behind. Then you got luxury suites built right into the steakhouse. I like that idea. That's one thing I do often in my stadiums is I try to find creative places to put luxury seats. When they only have the 2 rows of seating, it makes it a little bit easier to find little spots where you can hide them. And then you got bleachers up here and in here. Center field, you got the giant Milwaukee Brewers scoreboard and a little wiffle ball field. Oh, that's fun. Put the hit it here for the wiffle ball kids. I like it. Phillies batter's eye over in right center field. We have 3 fountains. Or, well, nope, looks just 2. Kind of overlapping each other to create one big fountain. You got another statue right over the 384 sign. Concession stand right there. Some bushes and some tables. Very nice. As there's the escalator to get you down there. The escalator to get you down there. Hall of Fame sign. Very nice. I like the bleachers over. Not the bleachers, but you know what I mean. The seats. Over the waterfalls. And then pretty standard right here. Seats leading to 2 upper decks. Pretty standard around and behind. Excellent. And this could be a little hotel sticking out next to the scoreboard. And then there's a little diner back here too that I missed. Little city in the background. Nice. Looks great at night. Oh, I guess, that's always there, huh? That rooftop? Okay. All right, J Disc 98. I'm pretty sure we've seen stadiums from him before. Appreciate you sending us Campbell's Park. Did a great job rounding off center field. Very nice, sir. Thank you. Winding down here, we have a few more to look at. This one is Mons Olympus Stadium from Curtin Clayshaw. The name sounds familiar, but I'm not sure if we've seen a stadium from him yet. This has me thinking maybe there was supposed to be an anomaly in here. But, wow, look at all these weird little layers for all these bleachers. Awesome. The way they kind of come together in this pattern, and then you got a little window on either side. Very symmetrical, too. Man, that looks like tough work. Awesome. Another window over here. An escalator to take you up to this deck. Little tower. Oh, is this the one that sticks out? I don't see this one used by many people. I try to use it. Oh, I like the clock. Look at this custom little clock up here. Fantastic. What's the... Oh, this is from a statue. 2 statues. Ah, very nice. 3 o'clock afternoon game. Nike. Whoa, these two. Oh, hell. USC. Some people right on the escalator, too. Cool. Ooh, this little deck comes out. This one's fun. Kept it dark behind the batter's eye, too. Cool idea. Oh, and then there's a bunch of buildings surrounding. Interesting choice for behind. With a bunch of luxury seats. And then it curls around. Very nice. Very unique. You don't see stadiums like this very much. I love that outfield. That arrangement of seats is so cool. I am curious, though. Was there supposed to be like an anomaly here or something? And they disappeared, or... I don't know. Does it... I mean, if you're hitting, I guess nothing has to be there. You can't really tell. Did I turn the lights on yet? I like it. Very, very original. Very outside the box. I fear for any parking that is done up here. Any cars. They are in harm's way. That is foul ball territory. Very nice. Curtin Clayshaw. It's kind of fun just circling around this like this. I don't know why. All right. Very fun. Sympathy for Mario has sent us Fenway Park 2. Says this could be a new version of Fenway Park if they ever had to tear down the original, which I think it's about time they did. I mean, just based on the seating alone, it just looks so crammed. I've always heard that the only comfortable spots in Fenway Park are on the field. The broadcast booths are terrible. The clubhouses are terrible. The dugouts are terrible. The seating is terrible. It's time, okay? I get it. Nostalgia. But, I mean, if we can let go of Yankee Stadium, y'all can let go of Fenway Park. There were plans, I remember in the late 90s, talking about, like, they had a site all ready to go, and they were going to make it retractable roof and all that stuff, but I guess it just never happened. Has an altitude of 68 feet, and it was built in 2024. And again, this is Sympathy for Mario. And it looks just like the original in a lot of spots. Got the seating above the monster, of course. And the high wall in center field. And the little triangle over here. This is where the bullpens would usually go. But, of course, they're stuck on the field in this park. But he adds a little Let's Go Red Sox deck up here. I like how he faced it off with the scoreboard or the laser ribbons. You got a team store down here. Little restaurant way up on top. How's that done? Is that with shipping? Oh, no, the other side of a scoreboard. Okay. Very nice. It's got a little scoreboard on top of the batter's eye and then the big guy up there. And then around and behind, just 2 decks. Okay. Very nice. Facing it off with that one corner-like building, too. Fenway Park written up there. Yeah, it's time. Although I do want to go to a game there. Look at this custom sicko sign out here. That's nice. So you're clearly ripping down the stadium and putting it up. Oh, it's made with a bunch of... okay. And what's this part made out of? A sign? Oh, hit it here signs. Okay. Nah, nice job. I'll brave it out. I'll wear the Yankee gear in Fenway Park. I ain't skirt. Very nice. Got some flags behind on the scoreboard. We'll turn them lights on. Sympathy for Mario. I'm not sure Mario needs sympathy. I think Mario does pretty well. I guess it depends on which Mario we're talking about, but I always think Mario and Luigi. Excellent work. Sympathy for Mario. I think this is your first stadium for me, so thank you so much. Appreciate it. Welcome to Studio 44. I look forward to seeing some of your newer creations. I figured we'd wrap things up with the Publix Bayfront Stadium in USA with an altitude of 3,750 feet, and it was built in 2023. And it comes to us from someone who I think has climbed the list into stadium creator royalty. I mean, every stadium I've seen from him is so fantastic so far. This is Jace Schiff, or Chiff. He falls under the ranks of people who have a different screen name when you look up the other one. Like, he gave me the screen name of Jace Chiff, or Schiff. But if you look up Publix Bayfront, it comes up Jace at 155. So, I mean, look at this out here in left field. What are these rocks from? Oh, it's from the dock. Okay, yeah. Look at this deck. Gets a little thicker out here where you have the snack shack and this excellent covered concession area using the window anomalies. And then you got Texas barbecue and sandwiches over here. Beautiful. So he obviously hid. Yep. See, this is what I talk about. If you have a smaller batter's eye and then use the twins over it, then you can attach things to the batter's eye, which is why I was hoping for that other batter's eye to work out. But, I mean, he pulled it off with this one. So, and a lot of times, even though they fixed the anomaly issue, you still can pull off center field. You leave one in center field and it still works out. So this looks great. These guys are all watching from in here. And he's got a bunch of people in here and up on top. Very nice. And then over here, the stairs lead up to this deck that is faced off with the stones. Then you got a wooden deck also faced off by stones. And the building underneath with the windows looks so good. And, of course, you hide in here. Pretty standard 2 decks of seating in right field faced off with the stone. And these two kind of run into each other. Fantastic. Concessions in the back with people standing around. Beautiful. Like I said, Jace Shift, he's Jace. He's climbing the ranks. Oh, I like how the water just kind of ends, and then there's these buildings. Very nice. Freaking beautiful work. He's got the bridge and a bunch of buildings across the river or canal, whatever it may be. And there it is, his custom. You'll have to let me know why you use this. It's in every single stadium he makes. Oh, I see. It must be for the windows. Yeah, because if you grab that, it creates like the windows. Okay. It does look better than... It's so empty when you have those windows out there. That definitely makes it look better. And then he uses the railing of the lazy river as kind of like a window up top here. Excellent work indeed. Jace, 155. Fan-frickin-tastic. If we go like that, I bet we have ourselves a thumbnail. Excellent. Very, very nice indeed. Thank you, Jace, 155. And thank you, everyone who has submitted a stadium over the past couple weeks. I feel like my last 3 or 4 videos have been like the best ever because the stadiums I'm getting are better and better and better and better. So, like I've said a million times, thank you guys so much for contributing to the channel, making my channel so much better each and every single week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will definitely continue to show more if you keep sending them to me. So, yeah, what else is there to say except for please make sure you give Respect the Pick a shot. You can find it right here on YouTube, or you can listen to us wherever you listen to your podcasts. Make sure you head on over to Sewell 21's channel. I watched his first episode of Stadium Center during its premiere. Go check out his channel. I'm hoping to leave. I often forget. I say I'm gonna, but I'll leave up in the corner. If I can do this right. Let's see. Everything's like reversed. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Up in the right-hand corner, there's going to be a link to his channel, Stadium Center. Check it out. News, stadiums that inspire, stadiums that inspire, his contests, all blended into one thing now. So check out Sewell 21 right here on YouTube as well. Like and subscribe to the channel if you, in fact, like this video, and we'll catch y'all very soon.